Welcome back to A Taste of K. In today's video, I'm finally making griot. The ingredients I'll be using to make this griot is pork shoulders, which have been cut into chunks, lime, vinegar, salt, épices, 1 pack of bouillon powder or cube, 1 pack of sazon, garlic powder, onion powder, ground cloves, paprika, sliced onions, lime, thyme, habanero pepper, as well as oil. To make this sauce, I'll use the reserve cooking liquid from the pork shoulder, tomato paste, as well as onions. I had the butcher cut the pork shoulder into medium-sized chunks. What I'm doing is going and cutting them into smaller pieces. After cutting the pork shoulder into smaller pieces, I'll go ahead and start cleaning. I'll clean with some lime, vinegar, as well as salt. After cleaning each piece of meat, I'll let it sit in the citrus marinade for 10 minutes before pouring hot boiling water. Let this meat sit in this hot water for about 10 to 15 minutes before rinsing under cool water. To marinate this meat, I'll use épices. To see a video on how I make Haitian épices, go ahead and click the link in the description box. I'll also use bouillon powder, sazon, ground cloves, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, sliced onion, salt, as well as the juice of 1 lime. Mix well so that each piece of meat is well covered in this marinade. Add your thyme as well as 1 habanero pepper, cover and allow to marinate. I allowed this meat to marinate overnight. Before starting to cook, I allowed it to come to room temperature. In a hot pot, go ahead and add the meat. Add about half a cup of water to the bowl that the meat was marinating in and add that to the pot. Cover the pot and allow to cook for about 5 minutes on medium-high heat. After 5 minutes, go ahead and check to see if the meat started to render liquid. I allow this pork meat to cook on medium for 40 minutes or until it is easily pierced with a fork. I removed the griot meat from the pot and I reserved the cooking liquid so I can make sauce with it later on in the video. In a pot, go ahead and add your oil. I also add a capful of vinegar to help prevent the oil from popping a lot from frying the griot meat. And also add a teaspoon of all-purpose flour once the oil is hot to prevent it from popping as well. Once the oil is hot, go ahead and add your first batch. Since the griot meat is already cooked, you're only frying it to achieve a nice golden color. Place the fried griot meat on a container that has been lined with paper towel to remove the excess oil. Continue with the rest of the griot meat until all of it is fried. Now here is a picture of the fried griot meat with a side of pickles. To make the sauce, I'll be using the reserved liquid that I reserved from cooking the meat. I add half a cup of water to it. I'll be using tomato paste as well as onions. Add some of the cooking liquid into the pot and add a couple of tablespoons of the tomato paste and allow the tomato paste to cook. Once the tomato paste is done cooking, go ahead and add the remaining of the cooking liquid to the pot. Do a taste test, add 1 cup of water, and allow it to come to a boil before adding the sliced onions and cut the heat off. Here you have what we call griot complet. It's the fried griot meat, fried plantain, rice and peas, sauce, as well as pickles. If you'd like to see a video on how I made the fried plantains, the pickles, as well as this rice, which is diak jonjon, it's a mushroom rice with pigeon peas, go ahead and click the link in the description box and it'll send you to each video. Thank you for watching A Taste of K. I'll see you in the next video.